There are moments when the fashion world feels like a locked gate, where only a very specific body type is allowed to enter. For decades, the glossy covers and runway lights celebrated thinness as the ultimate standard of beauty, leaving millions of women wondering where they fit in. But change is never permanent, and every once in a while, a bold voice steps forward to remind the world that beauty is not limited by shape or size. Sarah Curr is one of those voices, and her story is more than just the tale of a curvy model. It is a powerful reminder of confidence, resilience, and style that inspires thousands of people every single day. If you have ever looked in the mirror and doubted whether fashion had space for you, then Sarah's journey will resonate deeply. Sarah was born on the 1st of October in the year 1997 in the sunny coastal town of Laguna Beach, California. Growing up near the ocean, her childhood was surrounded by rolling waves, sandy beaches, and a laid-back community that embraced creativity and individuality. From an early age, Sarah had a natural spark, a sense of curiosity and playfulness that made her stand out. Friends often described her as radiant, someone who could walk into a room and bring it to life with her energy. Although she never grew up with the idea of becoming a model, fashion was always in the air. Laguna Beach, known for its mix of surf culture and stylish coastal living, played a quiet role in shaping her taste and love for appearance. Life has its own way of opening doors when least expected. Sarah's journey into modeling began not from relentless pursuit but from a chance encounter. She was discovered by a scout, someone who recognized that she had the presence, the curves, and the confidence to do something different in the modeling industry. At first, Sarah was hesitant. After all, modeling came with stereotypes and expectations that seemed overwhelming. Yet, instead of turning away, she leaned into the challenge. She signed with agencies like 11 Management Group and Aston Models, taking her first professional steps into an industry that has not always been easy for women with curvy figures. Those early days were not smooth. Sarah had to learn the ropes of photo shoots, brand requirements, and most of all, the mental strength required to face an industry that often demanded perfection. She faced moments of doubt, where she wondered if there was really a place for someone like her in mainstream fashion. But Sarah was not someone who gave up easily. Instead, she used her differences as her strength, embracing her body and turning her curves into a symbol of beauty rather than a barrier. As her career slowly began to grow, she discovered a platform that would become the cornerstone of her rise: Instagram. At a time when social media was rapidly transforming the modeling world, Sarah realized that she did not need to wait for magazine covers or high-end campaigns to share her style and personality. Instagram became her digital runway. She began posting fashion photos, lifestyle snapshots, and bold swimwear looks that showcased not only her body, but also her confidence. Her feed became a visual diary of self-expression, mixing glamour with authenticity, and fans responded immediately. The numbers began to climb. Soon, Sarah was reaching hundreds of thousands of people who were drawn not only to her looks but also to her message. She became more than a model. She became a voice of body positivity, a living example that beauty standards could expand and evolve. For every photo she shared, there was a young woman or man somewhere in the world who felt encouraged to embrace their own reflection with pride. Her following grew past 600,000, a community that saw her as both a muse and a role model. The growth of her platform brought opportunities beyond simple photos. Brands began reaching out, eager to work with her on campaigns that value diversity and inclusivity. From swimwear collections to lifestyle features, Sarah's collaborations highlighted her ability to balance professionalism with authenticity. She was not just posing for a product. She was embodying an idea, showing that curvy women belong in fashion conversations just as much as anyone else. This ability to merge influence with modeling made her stand out from the crowd. Behind the camera flashes, Sarah remained grounded. She often shared glimpses of her life, moments with friends, routines, and personal thoughts, reminding her audience that she was real, not a distant figure impossible to reach. While she has been linked to relationships, such as her connection with Colin Leary in earlier posts, she has always chosen to keep most of her personal life private. That balance between openness and privacy allowed her to maintain her sense of self in a world where oversharing has become common. Her sense of style is unmistakable. Sarah leans into fitted dresses, bold patterns, swimwear that celebrates her curves, and fashion choices that highlight her confidence. She carries an air of elegance mixed with boldness, a reminder that fashion is not about hiding but about revealing your best self. Fans often describe her as fearless in style, someone who wears what others might hesitate to put on, and in doing so, she empowers them to do the same. But no journey worth telling is free from challenges. The modeling industry has long carried biases, and curvy models often find themselves having to work twice as hard to prove their worth. Sarah has faced the whispers, the criticism, and the doubts. Yet, rather than shrink under the weight of judgment, she rose stronger. Every rejection became motivation. Every stereotype became an opportunity to educate and inspire. Her resilience is one of the most defining aspects of her career, making her not only a successful model, but also a symbol of persistence. Over time, Sarah has built more than just a career. She has built a legacy of influence. Her presence online continues to inspire conversations about inclusivity in fashion, reminding both brands and audiences that the industry must reflect real people. Her journey speaks not only to aspiring models, but also to anyone who has ever felt invisible because they did not fit into narrow expectations. What makes Sarah Curr matter is not just her beauty, but her courage to be unapologetically herself. She represents a new era of modeling where authenticity, diversity, and body positivity are celebrated. Her story is not about fitting in, but about standing out. For those who look at her and see themselves reflected, she is proof that they too deserve to take up space, to shine, and to be proud of who they are. And as you listen to Sarah's story, remember that her journey is still unfolding. Each photo shoot, each post, and each collaboration adds another layer to a career that continues to challenge norms and inspire audiences around the world. She is more than just an Instagram influencer. She's a voice, a style icon, and a leader in a movement that redefines what beauty truly means. If Sarah's journey has inspired you to embrace your own confidence and to celebrate fashion in your unique way, then I invite you to be part of our growing community here at Sweet Models World. Support this mission of positivity and storytelling by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing your thoughts about Sarah in the comments below. Tell us, what part of her journey speaks to you the most, and which other inspiring models would you like us to feature next? Together, we can continue to celebrate beauty in all its forms, one story at a time.